Hey, just doing a little reloading. I figured I'd throw out a video real quick. I got the press going pretty much on all cylinders, I guess you can say. But I figured I'd just show you guys what's going on here. So after all the setup of the dies and the press and all that stuff, getting the kinks out, getting to know exactly, what should be done, and, just getting into a rhythm. This is what's going on. You throw one in here. Alright, well, let me prep this a little bit. Let me just know what I did there. Alright, that's already primed. So, what happens here is this brass is already deprimed. Oh, well, you can see it's deprimed. There we go. Alright, it's already deprimed. The crimp's taken out, cleaned. And actually also a little chamfering, just to make the transition a little smoother from the bullet to the casing. So this is one that's already basically, this has been prepped. It goes in here. This is where you load, this is where you load the primer. This is an empty stage for rifles. This would have something in it up here if it was handgun ammo or straight wall. And then this one comes up in here into the powder feeder, which you can see is starting to run low on powder, but there it is. That comes back down to this one, so this one already has powder in it. I put a bullet here, it goes up into this thing. Goes up into there. That seats the bullet, comes out to this, and then that goes into there. So it's 5 stations. And let's see if we can, it's 5 stations, but right now we're only using 2 because I already deprimed it. So we're going to set the bullet right in there. And then we're going to press it up. There you go. And what you just heard also was the powder dropping at the same time. So now that's up there. We raise it down. And voila, bullet. And the other one dropped into there. So now this is the one we just put in now. And there is no primer in it, but there is a primer sitting in there. That thing right in there is the primer. With one little, oh, don't not work for me. One little push, there you go. The primer is now in there. So now that is primed. Put in a new case, put in a bullet, so that goes in there, but then this also hits, let's see if I can get this. This also hits that, which raises this whole mechanism. Oh, sorry I'm shaky, guys. Really need to get a tripod, bipod thingy. Camera stand. Alright, so that's basically how it works, and we're just I'm rocking these out. Do a little bit every night, a little prepping, a little making, and we got to push this forward. Alright, get that primer in there, because I have loaded these without the primer. I forget. Load out the primer, bullet comes out, and then in the head box in there, I'm like, why the hell is there so much done? Why is there so much powder? And it's because I didn't have anything with a primer. Didn't put the primer in. So that's how it works. Once again, I got to prime. And that's how we've been rocking them out. This weekend I went to the range. That's obviously where the rifle got dropped. But went to the range, shot about 50 to 60. Me, my old man, shot about 20 out of his bench gun, that Stag. So basically together we probably shot under 100 rounds. Or right at 100, and then when we came home that day, we made 100 rounds, and then some. And now I'm just making more of these to fill in that box. So on the week, we're up rounds. We have more than when we started with, which is an awesome thing. That's such a cool, feeling, such a cool thought. All right, on Sunday, I just blew through 100 rounds, but I have more than what I started with. Interesting, but it's awesome. I really like doing this. And then I just do a little bit every day. a little bit every night or a couple nights a week, 30 minutes of case prep and 30 minutes of, load and something like that. And you end up, when I'm done with this session, which will take me another, 5 minutes when the camera's off, I'm going to have almost 150 rounds of 223, 556 that I can just go enjoy, whether I almost win today or this weekend or whatever. And it just keeps building up because I've got plenty of 223 brass and bullets. The powder's running low, but I can get more of those. So it's a cool feeling. It is meticulous, it's tedious, but I tell you what, it's cool to come home and just be able to replenish the ammo that day. It's a cool feeling. And it's fun to do. You learn. I love learning about firearms and the making of the stuff, and this is just cool to me. So I love doing this. I don't mind spending the time doing it. Some people might, but I definitely don't. So on that note, guys, see you on the next one.